Good morning and welcome to Bahrain Elementary School. Welcome to all of you out there in Facebook Live. We're excited that you are joining us, and I am excited to share with you today a special day with Miss Moten's class. I know you're excited, I'm excited. We want to welcome you. I want to welcome, most importantly, all of the wonderful children in Miss Moten's class to our first annual Month of the Military Child Poetry Cafe. Ooh, you know what? There's a reason that I wore my purple jacket and my Month of the Military Child with my camel on it short, because the Month of the Military Child, what do we say about it? What's the color for the month? Do you know what color? What color? Yell out the color for me.
Purple.
It's purple, right? You guys are all dressed for a special occasion. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but we are celebrating the Month of the Military Child, and it is the end of April. This whole month has been dedicated to our military-connected children, and we are having our first annual Month of the Military Child Poetry Cafe, and I am so excited. We are going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Miss Sienna Tate.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Sierra, for that wonderful job that you did and your directions to all of us. We all did a good job following. National Poetry Month was established in 1996, and I did some math I shared with you yesterday when we were practicing. We practiced. But that was 26 years ago. The Academy of American Poets wanted to celebrate the amazing wealth of emotion, humor, and human experience that's found in poetry. And I know that all of you out there today watching and listening are going to see just that emotion, humor, and the human experience come to light today in the wonderful poems of our first grade students. I can't think of a better way to end the Month of the Military Child with this live viewing of some original narrative poems that speak to some of the things that our students here at Bahrain Elementary love. So I want to welcome their teacher, Miss Moten, and her class of superheroes to celebrate Poetry Month and the Month of the Military Child. Miss Moten.
Welcome again to our Month of the Military Child Poetry Cafe. The students have been working really hard on their writing this 9 weeks. We have been working on mechanics and extending our sentences. We've been working on adding details, and they've been using sensory words and rhymes to express a feeling or to convey an idea. During our writers workshop, the students completed narrative writings, giving more information about what it feels like to be a military-connected child. They've also created narrative poems that gave information about some of the things that they love, and I will be sharing that poem with you today. However, I do not have that book in my hands. So I want to share it with you, but I first want to talk about, in addition to National Poetry Month being established in 1996, this was also the year that I picked up this book for the very first time. And the name of this book is Honey, I Love by Eloise Greenfield. From the moment that I read the book, it became my favorite children's book of all times, and it inspired our poems of I Love that we will be sharing with you today. All right, so I don't have that book, but we will share it with you in just in a little while, okay? So I'm going to recite the story to you. I Love by Eloise Greenfield. Illustrated by Jan Gilchrist Spivey. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, like my cousin comes to visit and you know he's from the South because every word he says just kind of slides out of his mouth. I like the way he whistles and I like the way he walks, but honey, let me tell you that I love the way he talks. I love the way my cousin talks, and the day is hot and icky and the sun sticks to my skin. Mr. Davis turns the hose on. Everybody jumps right in. The water stings my stomach and it feels so nice and cool. Honey, let me tell you that I love the flying pool. I love to feel the flying pool. And Renee comes out to play and brings her doll without a dress. I make a dress with paper and that doll sure looks a mess. We laugh so loud and long and hard, the doll falls to the ground. Honey, let me tell you that I love the laughing sound. I love to make the laughing sound. And my uncle's car is crowded and there's lots of food to eat. We're going down the country where the church folks like to meet. I'm looking out the windows at the cows and trees outside. Honey, let me tell you that I love to take a ride. I love to take a family ride. And my mama's on the sofa sewing buttons on my coat. I go and sit beside her. I'm through playing with my boat. I hold her arm and kiss it because it feels so soft and warm. Honey, let me tell you that I love my mama's arm. I love to kiss my mama's arm. And it's not so late at night, but still I'm lying in my bed. I guess I need my rest. At least that's what my mama said. She told me not to cry because she don't want to hear a peep. Honey, let me tell you, I don't love to go to sleep. I do not love to go to sleep. But I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And honey, I love me too. So now we will start our poems of I Love, and we will begin with Claire.
I love a lot. I love a lot. A lot of things. Like, I like to read books. They are so fun to read. I finish reading them so fast. There's some more books I need. I like to drink juice. It is so good. I like to get out in the playground in my neighborhood. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
We will now hear some of the things we love from Pharaoh.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like I love to spend with my brother and watch TV. I play with my dogs because they love me. When my dad comes home sometimes for things, he throws me in the floor. I love it and I never complain. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
We will now have Larian sharing some of the things he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love video games. I play them with my dad. If he can't play, sometimes I feel sad. I love couches because they're comfy. Lay down, eat, and watch TV. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, and I love me too.
Maya will share some of the things that she loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love ice cream that makes me dream. I want more, but my mom makes an uproar. I like to watch shows on my TV and eating eating popcorn and watching movies. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, and I love me too.
Sophia will be sharing with us some of the things that she loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love milky ice cream. It's so cold. And it almost makes me scream. Also, it's so good, but it's almost like a drink. I love parrots at the zoo. I see them eating carrots. And guess what? I love parrots, and I love parrots. I love playing tennis, watching TV, drawing and reading. I love eating pasta, completing friends, experiencing school, swimming with my family. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
Christopher will share some of the things that he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love to play Fortnite all day and all night. It's my favorite game because it's so cool. I rather play Fortnite than come to school. I love Minecraft too. Cancel that playing video games is my favorite thing to do. I love to eat ice cream, chocolate chip and chocolate or grape. But cotton candy is my favorite. I love a whole lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
And will share some of the things that he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love playing video games on my Nintendo. I love to do it while eating Oreos. I love to play with my Legos. I play with them all the time. They are always on my mind. My favorite things at school are everything, but I especially love the library. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
Sam will share with us some of the things he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love my new, I hope it has a mouse. I love the hotel. It had a I loved my holiday. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, and I love me too.
Joseph will be sharing with us some of the things he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, the TV is when you get your relaxing time. When I'm watching TV, I feel fine. I like to watch the clock. I like to watch the clock that says TikTok. I like to watch the clock. I like to hear the sound when the hands go round and round. I also love science. It is so cool. I love the isopods we have in school. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
Hunter will be sharing with us some of the things he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, like watching dinosaur shows and hearing them roar, while pizza gets delivered at the front door. Playing with my dogs and follow the foolish fault. I also like to sleep on my dinosaur bed that was very cheap. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things, and I love me too.
Sierra will share with us some of the things she loves.
I have a lot of things. A things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love my puppy. He's funny and he loves me. But people, let me tell you, I love him because of his personality. I love my sister because she's so kind. I also love her smile. I hope to see you soon because I haven't in a while. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And people, let me tell you, I love me too.
All right, now we have Will. He will share with us some of the things he loves.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love when Hexler comes over to my house, we play Nintendo on the couch, and we are as quiet as a mouse. Playing Nintendo is my favorite thing to do, but I do other things too. I play with my friends outside on the swings and in the pool. We only play for a short time after school. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love me too.
I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And I love this book by Eloise Greenfield that I didn't have for you earlier. But I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like, I love going to get my nails done and drinking Starbucks coffee or reading a book while sipping on hot tea. I love to sit on the couch eating Baskin-Robbins ice cream and watch TV with my girls. Seeing them makes me gleam. I love to travel the world and experience new things and work on projects that makes me a better me. I love my 2 daughters. They make me happy and proud. And I love my room full of students that are so sweet, but sometimes very loud. I love to see the little light bulbs go off when they have learned something new. It makes me happy and proud when I learn from them too. I love all of you, my parents, and I thank you for all that you do. I appreciate your concern, your questions, and your encouragement too. I love that we collaborate and work hard to give our students all that they need. I know without a doubt that they will indeed succeed. I love that you all have taken time out to watch our Facebook Live Month of the Military Child Poetry Cafe, and I hope that we have inspired you to write a poem the next time you have something to say. I love a lot of things, a whole lot of things, and I love me too.
What a wonderful expression of emotion, of humor, and of the human experience. Because today, we got to know more about you, more about the things that you love, the things that you enjoy doing, who you are as a person, what makes you smile and laugh, and what gives you love and what gives you joy. And that is a perfect way to end our celebration of the month of the military child. I am so proud of all of you in your wonderful narrative writing. I have loved hearing it, and I know all of our family and friends out on Facebook have also enjoyed listening to your stories. And I know now you get to have a little bit of celebration time for the wonderful hard work that you've done. I do want to take a brief moment to remind our families, and we already talked about it today here, but Sunday is Labor Day, so we will not be having school. We will see you all on Monday, May 3rd, as we kick off the month of May. So we wish you a wonderful extended weekend, and we look forward to seeing you back on Monday. Thank you for joining us and being with us, and I truly love Bahrain Elementary.